Welcome to the In Your City show right here at the Lou Information Station. Exciting news. If you didn't hear last week, there is a new app that you can actually download. It is, you can literally go to your app store on Apple or if you have an Android and type in the Lou Information Station. You'll see KLIS pop up. Put the app on your phone. All you have to do is click it and you can listen live from anywhere, crystal clear, because sometimes radio can be when if you're not near the tower, it might sound a little bit like bacon popping.
Bacon?
Bacon popping going on. So now you've got the way to do it. Most people are on their phones anyway,
I'm
listening
gonna
to
see.
things these days, right?
I do. I think
What,
I have. I think I have.
like what it looks like?
There we go.
Perfect. So if you're watching us right now virtually, of course, you'll be able to see what he's put up on the screen, which is actually the app showing you the visual of the app. Did you put that up there? Because I sure didn't see it. There it is. So you can download it. But it's pretty simple, though I don't know. Sometimes I have a hard time doing things when it comes to
Did you
technology.
download it?
I did. It's already on my
Yeah,
phone.
it sounds
I hit
great.
I hit the button the other day to listen and it just picked right up. It was super simple. I didn't see though, unless I'm doing something wrong. But I could listen. Can you see the virtual on your phone from the app? That's what I need to experiment. I was just
Oh, you
listening.
know what? I don't know. I just listened too.
Yeah, I was just listening. So it may just be a listening tool. But if you want to watch virtually, go to louinfo.com, LOU info.com. You can also go to the In Your City show. And of course, we love it. You can follow us, like us on our Instagram and Facebook pages at In Your City show. And maybe you have a story to tell. Maybe you have something. We've had several people that come on the show that have emailed us because they have these amazing stories or events, things going on, and they want to share it. And that's what we're all about, is giving a voice to the community, allowing you to share what's going on. Of course, that's what we do daily with our magazines at Clayton, St. Charles, and let's see, what's our other one? Chesterfield, City Lifestyle
The
Magazine.
first one we've started.
We have too many
Yeah.
magazines where I can't remember the name of it. But of course, we tell great stories there, and you can be a part of that. We'd love if you'd love to partner with us and be part of the show. One thing we're doing, we had a great show on Friday. We really, really enjoyed. We
Yes, we did.
used to be on the road all the time with our show, going to events and special businesses, and just completely loved being out there. Actually, we love our studio. We love being in here. It's comfy, it's cozy with people, but being actually at a location is kind of exhilarating, a little adrenaline going. It's fun. You're right in the midst of what's happening. And we really enjoyed being at Mosaic Art Fair on Friday. You can actually go to louinfo.com and watch the show from Friday. Met some great artists that were there for the weekend. You want to actually get to enjoy the weekend and go to the show because the Mosaic Art Fair is over. But maybe you're an artist out there, because they'll actually be doing a calling pretty soon. They pick the artist, yeah, for next year. And I guess they have close to 200. I can't remember how many vendors they have along the road there. But if you're an artist, and there's all different kinds of things. I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous artwork of many different dimensions, from metalworking to woodworking to jewelry to painting, photography that's turned into artwork. So you can be one of those artists. They actually have a jury, they call it, that picks all the artwork, and then you get to secure that space. They call it a jury. I thought it was funny because I wanted to joke and say, I don't know if I like the word jury. It sounds it sounds kind of bad to be the jury. Yeah. And then there's one judge that literally they do he or she, I don't know what it was, studies all the different artists. And then at the show, they actually go up and meet the artist as well. And then, they have, I guess, different topics of why they're picking that artist. And then actually, I think there were 9 winners, $5,000 total. So the artist got to win something, for winning that category. We met the winner from last year. She was one of them that we interviewed. But yeah, so we're really wanting to get our show out on the road again. So I know we've had a few people reach out to us about it, but if you're interested in having our show live on location at your special event or something that's going on, or new opening, something like that, you can let us know. And if we have the availability, we're not booked already, we can consider if we're a perfect fit to be at your event. So we like that. I'm telling you what, I have to get it out loud what happened. So have you ever had a moment that has just completely taken you off the Richter scale when you see an accident happen right in front of you?
Oh, you mean
this
weekend?
It was so weird this weekend. So we got to go out on the boat on Saturday. It was my friend Tammy's birthday and my birthday. And so we got to go out and enjoy the day, a few couples. And we were out on the water, and I couldn't believe I saw 2 jet skis, wave runners, whatever you call them now. They plowed into each other. I saw the girl flip in the air. I'm the only one. I think Dan saw the impact as it happened. I saw the whole thing outplay. I saw the girl flip head first. So I didn't know if the jet ski actually, I thought we were going to find her with her neck broken. I mean, really bad tragedy by
I
what
heard the hit. I just
yes,
didn't
what
see
I
it because I
saw.
was driving and I didn't see
And the
what
girl that hit her flew off of
happened
hers,
behind us.
and we couldn't see her anymore. And then
Right.
it took a minute for the other girl. Dan was ready to jump out of the boat. It was absolutely terrifying to see an accident occur and not knowing if they survived it, if they were okay, and to know that we were, other boats, I guess, were kind of on their way, but we were the first on the scene, is what you want to say. We were like the first responders. Somehow or another, by the grace of God, those 2 girls got back on those wave runners and they started. They should have been crunched. So those things must be made pretty well, but they were okay. And I just have to say, sometimes there truly are miracles, because I cannot believe that something really bad. Now, they were probably sore this morning, maybe, or she has some bruises. I don't know, but that's
scary. You know what's scary about the boating season? Every year, something's going to happen to somebody on the boating season.
You have to be so aware of your surroundings, and you have to respect the water. The river is quite beautiful. I mean, taking the waterway, you've got the Missouri on your one side and the Yellow on the other. It's absolutely gorgeous, but it can be very, very dangerous with the currents, the debris. There's lots of logs that get out there. So you have to be aware of your surroundings. But that was scary. Then we end up, I feel like the Coast Guard should give us a check. I think we're owed money for our weekend out on the water. We had to rescue another person whose boat was stalled. We saw the lid up on the thing and had to tow him in. And so I feel like we should just put on the boat first responders on the water. We were on duty this weekend, but I'm glad that
all the way back.
Yeah, I'm glad we could be of help. But what do you have there before we get to meet our first guest for the day? While you're looking at that, just to let everybody know, we're going to be talking to Sally Kriegel and Lisa Adorjan. I hope I said that correctly. The powerhouse duo behind Imagination Toys since 1985. So they've got timeless toys and games. And then we're going to talk to Caroline and Micah Raposo. They're the husband and wife team behind Men's Modern General Store. So some fun people to meet out in the community. I look forward to that. But what do you have there?
With people too, because a lot of people don't know what's out there. We don't even know what's out there.
No, we're so shocked sometimes. We have people in like, wow, I didn't even know that existed.
Well, you tell me what you want to know. Here we go. Ready?
Okay.
8 deep lines that will make you think. In other words, sayings.
Okay.
Things you probably didn't know. Disturbing facts that are true.
All right.
21 etiquette rules you probably didn't know but should.
So we don't have all those. So which one are we doing here?
Tiny habits that slow down aging. Let's do that one.
I wanted the things I probably wasn't aware of, or what'd you call it?
And 28 signs someone is good for you. We'll save that one for maybe a relationship day.
What was the thing that you may not know of?
The disturbing facts that are true?
Yeah.
Or the things you probably didn't know. We'll do some of those.
Yeah, I want one of those.
Okay, here we go.
A few of those.
The space between your eyebrows is called the glabella.
I knew that because I get Botox.
Okay.
And they put it right in the glabella. Otherwise, I wouldn't know.
I did know this one. The plastic or metallic coating at the end of your shoelace is called an aglet.
I've never heard that. I didn't even know that had a name. I just figured it was part of the shoelace.
What are the prongs called on a fork?
A prongs called on a fork you eat with?
Yeah.
Prongs? I don't know. Pointy objects?
Tines. Tines.
Okay.
This one I didn't know either.
I'm going to eat with my fork and use the tines to hold my food and
maybe we should ask our guests. Maybe we should see if they see how smart they are.
All right, let's do it. All right, with us today, Sally Kriegel, hope I said that correctly, and Lisa Adorjan. I've never said, this happens all the time, I've never said either names on. We just call each other by first name, right?
Yeah.
So don't do that. So how bad did I do?
You did great with me.
Okay, awesome sauces.
You're close enough.
Close enough? Okay, say it correctly. So
Adorjan.
Oh, that sounds better, actually. That almost sounds like adorable.
Really cool name.
Yeah, adorable and something French all at the same time.
Hungarian, but
that sounds good. But you say it way better than what I did. So I like yours better. So I'm going to do that. I'm like, wait a minute. Adorjan.
That's it.
Okay, got
I
it.
thought you had the Adorjan.
Adorjan. Say it a little bit better.
Yeah,
So
Dijon.
welcome.
thanks.
Imagination Toys is sitting in the chairs right now. And actually, are you able, does that move down to see our in studio pet that's guarding the studio right now?
Oh, is he down there?
Did you miss the life-size dog, or should I just
Is he down below?
should
No,
I
I
just
can make
do?
it. No.
Oh, because I can put him right up on the table.
Just leave him alone.
Okay, all right.
I got you.
That's our mascot. Does he have a name?
He might.
Now you know if that was a
that's not
bulldog, you
Sherman.
guys would be out of toy
That's
right
what-
now.
Right. I know. He's
Yeah.
too low.
Yeah, okay,
You're
I'm gonna
have
put-
to lift him.
I'm going to put him up on the table here then on a second. So welcome to the show. We were just talking about things you may not have known. Did you know tines?
I did
Did
know
So
times.
you guys are smart. Okay. Did you know that was the glabella?
That I
I
did
did
not
as
know.
well.
See? Give Botox. You'll
All
know.
right. All right, Smarty Pants. The day after tomorrow is called. The day after tomorrow is called
What happened?
Overmorrow.
Over
Have you
tomorrow. I
ever
was
heard
gonna
that?
say Wednesday, but
What?
I'm not
That
sure,
works.
but I
Hey, you worked
couldn't. Like
Over morrow. That's weird. I've never heard that in my
Okay.
entire life, and I'm old.
The little toe or finger is called
pinky.
the
Pinky?
minimus.
The
Minimus?
minimus.
Did you know that?
No.
No.
Which toe?
The littlest one.
I-
The
the
pinky
little
finger and the
toe or
pinky
the little
toe?
The
finger.
pinky toe.
That would
The
be
toe.
this little piggy, this
Yeah,
little
it doesn't-
minimus went to this?
Yeah,
No,
it
that
doesn't
wouldn't work
so
out.
well.
No, we weed all the way home, I think. is
Yeah,
what
that's
they
the
do.
Yeah.
last one, right?
Eligible.
Try that
How do
again.
you say that?
Wow.
Illegible handwriting is called
Something you can read?
Mine.
griffinage. Griffinage. You ever heard of
Griffinage.
What?
I've never heard of
Griffinage?
Me
Yeah.
neither. I was thinking just like a doctor's signature or something
Yeah.
like that.
Did you say that you can or can't read?
You cannot.
illegible.
Okay, illegible, not
Yeah.
legible. Got
So the way it's, oh, I'm sorry. When your stomach rumbles, that's a womble.
A
Not
wobble.
not
Womble.
growling,
Yeah, a womble.
a womble.
Your stomach's
Hmm.
wobbling.
My-
Yeah.
Why
So
change it to the other? And has anyone ever said that?
No,
What is
I
No.
would say it's
My
my
stomach-
this
yeah,
one's pretty
stomach's
easy.
wobble.
Kevin James from would know this one. The tiny plastic thing placed in the middle of your pizza box is called a.
That is a little table that you can use in your Barbie house. If you clean it off,
Perfect.
that's
I
what
love
it
that.
is.
That's perfect.
But what is it really?
The box tent.
The box tent.
All right.
And I don't know that Kevin James would know that.
Oh yeah, he's had lots of pizzas. In fact,
Doesn't mean he knows
there's
the name. I've had lots
there's
of
an
pizzas.
episode in King of Queens where he actually talks about that.
Oh, he does? And did he call it that?
It's something, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
would know. I should know.
Learning all the new things today.
See,
Yeah.
educational toys, and then we've got We're nothing
What
about
is
a
the-
plethora of great information
Last
here.
one. What is the dot over the I or the J called?
A dot.
A tittle.
A tittle.
Oh my God, I sort of love that word.
I am tittling today.
You missed your
And make
tittle.
sure, no, you know, I
forgot
always
your
say,
tittle.
You better dot your
yes,
cross
cross
your T's
your
and
T's and dot your
and
I's.
tiddle your
Alex,
I's,
dot
tiddle
your tittles.
tiddle your eyes.
Wait a minute.
Dot your-
Yeah,
Cross your T's and tiddle your eyes.
Yeah.
tittle your eyes, not dot your tittles.
This isn't too funny. We might have to say this one.
Okay.
Save
The
it. did you
sick
say?
feeling you get after eating or drinking too much is called
Mm,
Hangover.
yeah.
crapulence.
Crapulence? That's what's happening in the bathroom. At least the ulence makes it sound better.
Yeah.
I'm not crappy,
I
I'm
don't even know that.
crapulent.
Leave me alone. I'm crapulence.
Oh my
There you go. That's all we got.
Oh, that's too funny.
Well, back to you two now. Now that you have your educational lesson in.
Yes.
Happy 40 years. That's an
Thank
incredible
you.
journey. That is a long time to be in the toy industry. And there are so many toy stores that are no longer. I mean, do you remember we'd take the kids and it would be a moment in their life, and mine too, walking the aisles of, was it called
Toys
Toys R
R Us.
Toys R Us? I went to
Toys
a
R
toy
Us.
store. That's not Toys R Us with
Yeah.
a big giraffe,
Yep.
and you'd go aisle after aisle until you were exhausted. And I no longer.
Yeah.
I know.
And your toy store is just it's a feel of nostalgia.
Oh, good. I like that.
Oh yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it's nostalgic, and at the same time, I mean, because you have everything from new
Mhm.
to things that make you go back in time. You feel like a little bit.
We want it to be warm and exciting all at the same time. That warm feeling of coming home again, but exciting because there's something new all the time.
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely incredible. So I want to ask, what, first of all, what inspired you to have Imagination Toys besides being a kid at heart, maybe, right? Get to go to work and play all day.
The story. I know the story. I feel like I might have
You've
told
said it a
you,
lot of
but yes. Yeah, so I was a customer there forever. And when the previous owner was getting ready to sell, she sent out like a mass email on like constant contact, and I saw it and it was, basically, we're hoping to sell the store or it will close because I'm going to retire. And I was like, oh, that's a shame,
Yes, thank
and
goodness.
kind of sat on it for a day because I have a husband who's
A whole day, just one day of buying a business.
Well,
I
I
wish
have a
everyone
husband
was
who's
like
very
that.
like, yes, let's do this, so I kind of sat on
Can't have a
it.
day.
Yeah. And then I mentioned it to him over dinner and he was like, well, I think you should at least email them and inquire what this is. And fast forward 3 weeks later, well, along the process, I got really cold feet. Like, I don't know if I want to do this by
Sure.
myself.
Right.
And so I was like, Lisa, what are you doing?
Like
Do you want to
getting
do this
married,
with
get cold
me?
feet.
Yeah, that's
I drug you into
I
it.
drug her into it.
I said, I'll come work for you. And she
yeah.
goes, better yet.
Better yet. So,
And how long's that been?
we're in our 4th year
Yeah.
together
That's
doing this.
wonderful, because sometimes it's hard to go into business with family or
I
friends,
know everybody's mentioned that. Should we have
Yeah.
known this ahead of time?
It's
Everybody's
hard to
like,
ruin
"Oh, you guys
the
still get
party.
along." We're like,
Oh my gosh,
"Yeah,
you seem like you get along really well.
we
Do you
do."
each have your place and
Yeah.
know what that is and add to it?
Yeah, I think we balance each other really well,
I think so, too.
actually.
The
So.
kids work
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Family
our kids
operation.
work there
there.
now. Yeah.
So what is your role? So you guys are working together. Who does what? You guys have
Well, we
specific
both
roles?
work on buying, right? We both
Yeah.
do the purchasing together. That's one of the biggest components, obviously, of the store. So we spend a lot of time talking about that. We do that together. I don't know.
You have a kid committee? Maxine
do a
Clark.
little
Yeah,
bit.
we
We
do.
do a little
Maxine
bit.
Clark had a committee of kids that would test out her bear selection, when she had Build a Bear.
Right, yeah.
And
That's so cool.
Yeah, she had her committee, and it's like she wanted to see how they reacted, not an adult.
Right.
Because we do see things.
Well,
differently.
our youngest kid together is, he's between the two
Yeah.
of us. He's 13, so he's still a little old for toys, but he is like has an opinion about them, especially like Pokemon and things like that we don't know a whole lot about because we're a little bit older
Right.
than that.
We
So
put him up there since you're back redesigning the
Yes.
studio.
Yeah.
Here, let's
Yancy
take this
Gordon, he is redesigning. You can't see the big furry German
our
Shepherd
German
there.
Shepherd.
Plus, I will
There he is.
say our staff, because they
Yes.
talk to customers all the time to help them, and they learn about their kids and their grandkids. They also have a good feel for what people are looking for, and they are great as far as giving feedback as well.
Yeah.
So we do have kids of all ages who give
So
us
why don't you
opinions.
grab the dress? Will it fit on the table right next to you?
Yeah,
That big
maybe.
dress.
Our
I'll
dress-up
grab
dress.
your cup. There you
We
go.
can scoot those.
And then maybe you can bring your other toys over too and tell us why you
Yeah.
brought what you did. I feel like there's a lot of things in the store. I fell in love because we did a story action on them. They were on the cover of our last December issue. How perfect is that for holiday toys? And you had like the grocery cart and all the. I used to love to play grocery store when I was a kid.
Yeah.
My mom came home one time and the entire living room had all of the food from the refrigerator lined up in the living room, and I was selling it to the kids.
Oh, how
Penny,
fun.
a nickel, whatever
Yeah,
they
sure.
had.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't go over well, but it really had a great time. I had the fake cash register and the whole thing. So maybe I could have
Remember
been.
Chance, how excited he was? He got all those groceries for the grocery
Yes,
cart. And
the fun, the food,
thought
the
it was
Yeah.
food.
fantastic.
That's very popular.
Oh my
That
goodness,
it's so
pretend
much
play,
fun.
like especially our food, I would say is very
Yeah, it
popular.
is.
But at the same time, it's so funny. Like you wonder, does that some kids turn them into being chefs or whatever? Because I find I loved every minute of fake baking, faking having my baby in the baby carriage,
Right.
all of these adult things. That's all I wanted to do when I was little.
Yeah.
That left later. I don't want to cook anymore.
Maybe for a period of
Back
time.
Been
then,
there, done that.
I still get food.
back then your food was never bad.
That's it's funny he said that. He really said that out loud. He did. Because he's still
Only
hungry
because you got
tomorrow.
the pizza the other
I
day.
burn everything because I forget.
Right.
I'm
You're
cooking and
sidetracked
then
by something
we'll just
What's
show
going
up.
on?
We'll just start eating fake food.
There you go.
First of all, we'll lose weight.
Yeah.
There you
Second,
go.
we don't have to clean up anything. I
Yep.
think it's a perfect. When he comes home, there's going to be like fake eggs on
I
him.
was gonna say, that's what I pictured too, with like little bacon strips and be like, here's your bread.
There's your
Real estate, I always love when they stage at home and they got like the
Oh, right.
and
Yeah, the
apples
lemons.
and
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I actually bought fake bread one time, which just ruined his
You
night.
I saw him sitting there. I was like, "Ooh, that looks good." I went over
Just
to
for
touch it. It was like,
display.
hey,
Because
it looked really. I mean, it looked real.
Like
It's really-
carbs.
it's the real bread that I make doesn't look anything like that. So you know what? Since I can't do it, I'm just going to buy fake stuff. So I kind of did do that a little
Yeah.
bit. But I mean, there's just nothing like you guys have the baby carriages and your area with all of those
Our
clothes.
girls
Yeah, it's one of
dressed
our
up.
favorites.
Yeah.
Do little girls just lose their mind when they walk in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
they do. I mean, they do, and we do too. Like every time we get like a new, look,
So you guys wear
really
it too?
cute sequins, like tutus,
Tutu,
right?
yeah.
Oh my God, they're so cute, and we have them for little bitties. Like we have one brand that goes really small, like 18 months, like
Yeah.
tiny little guys walking
Oh my
around in
gosh.
diapers. And
I
they're
would have
all
lost my
tutus.
mind. So would
So
Casey.
cute.
My oldest always had to wear a dress. It didn't matter if the dress had holes in it and stains and looked like it pulled it out of the sewer. As long as it was a dress, she'd wear it. So if she saw something like that, she
She'd
would
be
have-
all over it.
oh my-
Yeah.
She'd lose her
she
mind.
would just have gone out of her mind because she had to wear dresses all the time. They didn't have. You only got that stuff if you were in
Right.
dance class.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It is true. It's
Didn't wear it
amazing what
after.
you can
Yeah,
get
we don't
now.
have
There's a dress for every princess.
How do you even go about, because you have so much in your store, lots of interactive toys to learn. You don't realize you're learning and you're learning. You have a lot of really great stuff like that. You have toys that a lot of people don't carry, rare type things like the trucks and the things that are on the
Oh,
back
yeah.
wall. Those are things. I just remember having conversations with you about things that you carry that you can't find in a lot of places. How do you pick your toys and what do you decide to have in there like that?
We try to be purposeful to not have we want
Typical
toys that last
online.
generations and toys that are quality. And so we try to steer away from some that you'd find in just regular box stores and go for those that are, they're going to be toys that you could pass down to
Yeah.
your
What did
grandkids,
you
your
bring
kids.
there?
Yeah,
Yes.
that one in particular. Well, I have to show you this. Can we show
Yeah.
you this?
Oh, yeah.
I've got-
Show us
this is
everything.
one of our
This
new
is fun
gonna be
toys.
the new one.
Is this trends or
This
is
is-
this
So this is called rail cubes.
okay?
Let me see if I
Can you?
Can you get it? Because it's
Not
really,
okay.
it's going to be the hot new toy this Christmas.
And
We
tell us
think.
why?
It's for young children, so you
Okay.
can be little. It's very easy to clip together.
move it
Just
towards Kelley a little bit.
move it towards Kelley.
There you go.
Okay.
I can see the
Perfect.
And you
So-
can do more elaborate
Yeah, this
designs
is
as
just
well.
basic. Yeah, but it's just very simple. Click together, barely twist to pull it apart, and it can. And then you can make a variety of designs. The one we saw the display at the toy show, they had it going down a cabinet.
So you can
and then
add to
all
It
it.
can
the
go
way up.
upside
Yeah.
down.
Is it magnetic? Is that what's
Yes.
making it stick
And
together?
So then you start your little train. Oops, let me put it on there first because it's very strong. Which way do I click it?
And so these have extra parts. Then they can work. They learn their colors. They're learning to build, and then
so
they're being
All
able
right,
to
I'm
see.
one of those.
it's really
Is that your
cool.
office when
And
you're
you can
bored?
make them very elaborate. And like the ones we saw at the toy show were huge, and they were like hanging off the cabinet and going upside down.
It
and
defies
doing
gravity.
loops. And
Wow.
I mean, it's just
And what is the name of this?
rail cubes.
Rail cubes.
Yes, there's like a starter set, and then there's like a deluxe set, and that's
I don't
all
know
they
how
have
we
right now, but
survived with
it's
the
great.
toys we had because they were all definitely,
they
definitely
were.
The box
dangerous.
of glass or whatever that is from.
Yeah.
Now
That's
we're
really cool.
Yeah,
we have everything.
this is the most simple design. I just put it together out
kind
of
of like
the car, but
playgrounds now.
yeah, but it is it's really cool.
I think I could
toy.
watch that for
Yeah.
hours. It's almost like
Yeah.
de-stressing.
I
think,
know
a little
it
bit
is.
at the
So
same
it's just
time.
really fun. And this is you just charge it with like a little I guess it's a USB. And it's just
And all you're charging is just the little car there.
yeah,
I
that's all
love
you
it.
have
What
to
else do you
charge.
have here?
And then this,
Yeah,
I was talking about the quality toy. This is a brooder.
Now, is this one of the things I noticed the wall
Yeah,
back there? Is that one of
That's
the
our wall
walls?
of
All the different
transportation wall.
transportation wall.
And yes, Brooder's been around for a while,
I
and
feel like
it
a
is.
small child could ride on that.
I know
Yeah.
it is.
Or their dog.
They're great toys.
Wonderful. And
Very durable.
what's the fire station?
Oh, this is new. Yeah. So
Okay.
this is Magna Tiles. It's been around for a while. We've carried it for very long time. It's always popular, but they're coming out. They're so
My
creative.
The building
kids
toy.
love
Yeah,
these.
they're so creative. They've come out with a bunch of new styles this year, and this is the first time that they've had like characters. Like
So you
they've got
just
a little
go and
person
play and find the new
right there.
things that are educational but yet fun.
Yes, and so like this is a new set, but we still have all the standard sets, but they came out with like a puppy dog play house or something like
Yeah.
that. And I mean, it's just been
Puppy park.
all these new items have been flying out of just flying out of the store. So we just got a huge shipment and we're hoping, like to keep replenishing all the time, but these new ones are really, really cool.
I love the fact that you can walk around the store, you can see all the toys, touch the toys, learn about the toys, find what's right for that age category. It's really an experience to go into your store. It truly is. It's a nice size store. It's not overwhelming where you feel like you're lost or you lose your kids, but it's large at the same time.
Yes, please don't lose your kids.
Yeah, where you can really enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's not overwhelming, but yet it's large with everything that you could possibly want for your child. Is there one of your favorites or something you love? What do you love most, I should say, about the experience of your store?
I do think it's the interaction with people. We try to make customer service first and foremost, because the people have supported us for 40 years, and we want them to support the store for 40, maybe not us for 40 more years, but the store for 40 more years.
Exactly. You're going to find some other crazy person that right. Gets them one day.
Actually, her youngest someone's going to be on the over.
Who wants to? My youngest.
Oh, wow. There you go. You won't even have to leave the business.
Well,
you'll just be able to.
He needs to get old quickly.
We understand. Would you like a magazine?
Yeah.
Maybe one of your children want that.
Yeah.
I like how easy that could possibly be. And you know what? We'll give them one day to think about it.
There you go. You get one day. Sign on the dotted line.
Imagination Toys is located in Clayton. And the address of where you're located, I mean, I can see it perfectly. Yeah, it's in the heart of that Clayton Road.
It's on 9737 Clayton Road.
And you're going to be having a celebration that's coming up soon?
Yes. In fact, this whole week we're celebrating. Every day there's a giveaway and something special for our customers because, like Lisa was saying, they've supported us for 40 years there. So, and then we're having a big party on Saturday.
I'm so sorry we aren't going to be able to be there and bring Olive. And I just turned in the story because they are kind enough. They carry Olive, Oh No, a Thunderstorm, and Oh No, a Big Bad Bully is going to launch October 1st.
We are so excited.
I am so excited. Oh my gosh,
great.
I've been waiting forever for this. So that's finally going to be here. And Olive's going to go, oh no. We pull that collar out. She's like, here I go.
The tour again.
So speaking of Olive, give me one episode or something that happened in the toy store that really stood out besides Olive eating your balls.
That was a highlight, though. I mean, that was pretty funny. She's very efficient.
Super funny.
She pops him in a second. See ya.
I'm trying to think. Some of the things that happen are pretty funny.
But when we lose power, that's always an interesting.
When the credit card machines are down and we're doing it by hand, that's always fun. No,
honestly, I think what we've enjoyed the most is we have an open house every year that celebrates when we took over the store, and we always try to make it a really fun party. And it's really special seeing kids come in sometimes for the first time and seeing the store and getting ice cream and playing games. And
I'm sure it's inspiring every day when a child walks in and they just, they're so excited to
there's
be there,
some,
see those
you
toys.
can hear those little voices out there.
I heard them. I saw them.
It's pretty sweet, especially when they see something
being in
that
your
they
store.
Really like.
Every time I've been there, I've witnessed that experience of a child just going, mommy or mama or whatever it might be who they're with.
I need this a lot.
Still,
I need this.
A little kid the other day, Mom, you know what would be really fun for me? Do you know what would be really fun for me? And you can hear all through the store. You know what'd be
so
fun
wonderful.
for me?
Well, Imagination Toys, check it out for yourself. They're located in Clayton. Go in, see Sally, see Lisa, see their team that's behind them. Come and enjoy their 40 years of celebration that's going on all week. But of course, Saturday will be the big bonanza.
Come
that
for
you
cake.
Be a part of it. Oh, comfort. Oh my gosh.
We'll save you guys a cake.
You are.
I love cake. Cake will get me into another country and say I have cake. So thank you so much for spending some time with us, sharing all your amazing. It doesn't even hold a candle to everything in the store, but I'm glad you could bring a few things, and especially something that's brand new that's there. We appreciate it. We appreciate you so much as well.
Thanks so much for having me.
Holiday will be here before you know it, so
true.
don't miss out. Get in there and have fun. Actually, going old school toy shopping.
Yes.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Thank
All right,
you.
we got to take it to a break right here at the Lou Information Station, but the In Your City show will be right back. So grab your mocktail, grab your cocktail for the hottest happy hour in STL.
So most of my
We are back with the In Your City show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be here until 5 o'clock with happy hour going on at the In Your City show. And right now, we don't have the beautiful other half of Micah, Caroline. She wasn't able to make it today, but we do have
I can show her though.
Yeah, oh, there she is. Perfect. Micah Raposo. Is that how we say the last name?
yes, it is.
Okay, great. They are the owners. They are a duo combo team with a brand new store, which you were lucky enough to be in there already.
Yes.
It's the Men's Modern General Store, and it's located in Cottleville, Missouri. If you haven't been to Cottleville, you're missing out. What a quaint, cute, modernized, and a little bit nostalgic back in time city,
Oh,
right?
it's great.
Because
Yeah.
you've got the little town area where you're all at. That's adorable. But also you can go into the area where your Target and all that is, and it's like you're, in the normal.
There's like, is there 6 or 4 leather chairs?
There's currently there are 6 leather chairs, and there are going to be more leather bar stools coming in here soon.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it's a great hangout. If you're a guy, it's a great hangout spot.
Oh, don't leave the chicks out.
Well,
Those
chicks
are very
too.
nice.
Okay, it does say men's moderns.
Yeah, but maybe I want to hang out or something like that and be part of it. So tell us, Micah. I mean, obviously I got to see pictures luckily, so I can really see the store. It's it's pretty good size, actually.
yes, it is.
What inspired you to want to open this Men's Modern General Store? To me, that kind of takes me a little bit back in time, I feel like, by calling it the general store. But then you've added the touch at the beginning of the name of the store, Men's Modern. So we're kind of, I feel like we're kind of taking now and back in time and maybe pulling it together a little bit.
Yes. Well, so my spouse, Caroline, she likes to take credit for the idea.
Of course,
because
we always do.
So she presented the idea to me 3 years ago, actually, when that we were on a date night.
Those are fun.
And she brought up how buying presents for me can be extremely difficult because I like high quality items, and
So right.
and you can't usually find them anywhere locally.
Right.
And so she has to kind of know the type of present I want to be able to purchase it online and have it shipped prior to that holiday. And so her idea was, because I've been a hobbyist in all of the different categories that our store has, that you should have a store that carries all of these different products that a lot about. And I've spent probably thousands of hours on YouTube
searching and seeing what you want.
The trade shows. I know the products that the hobbyists like.
Right.
So I'm bringing that knowledge to a storefront where people don't have to spend thousands of hours on YouTube.
Right. And I think, and I want to know your experience, Gordon, when you walked in, to kind of talk about that a little bit. And I had our neighbor friend, first thing she did when we ran into a friend, and then she called later and she said, "Oh my gosh, does Gordon know about the new Men's Modern General Store?" And I go, "Yes, actually he met with the couple and knows them, and they're part of our magazine." And she's like, "Oh my gosh," because I thought, "Oh, Gordon will love this store." That's exactly what Dion said, or our neighbor. But I think that that art, that experience of shopping is so not the same anymore. And that online, you never know what size you're really getting, what it really smells like until you get it. And I think when you get to touch things and experience that whole shopping experience, to me, is so much fun. And you can also get help in finding out maybe what that person needs,
Yes.
So I think the experience, you truly give an experience.
Yeah, so that was definitely another part of the concept, was was people slowing down and coming to an actual storefront where they can talk to people that know about the products, and you can put your hands on products that there's some brands that we have at our store you can't get in the entire state.
Oh, wow.
And so you would have to travel to other states or purchase online, and then you don't know if you're going to like it until it shows up at your house.
Exactly. And the durability and the American made.
Yep.
Which is wonderful to know that you have that as well.
What are some of the what is like? Give me an example of something that we can't get in state that you would have.
So pretty much all of our pocket knives and our flashlights, wallet brands. These are actually these are kind of a take on like a Leatherman design, where you're basically able to have a small folding screwdriver in your pocket, but you can't find this brand anywhere else outside of the state of Tennessee. I am pretty sure outside of Tennessee.
Okay, all right.
And so you can't find this brand outside of Tennessee.
And what is that?
It's
like a remote control.
this has a flashlight.
Okay.
And so it has a
different levels,
different brightnesses, and then a laser, and then a UV light.
Okay.
So where you are able to switch in between, and it's a nice and small package, and it's
very durable,
chargeable as well.
How long does that light last? It's like if I charge it, so how long will it last?
So depending on the level of brightness that you use it at will dictate how long the light is going to last. But if you have it on the lower setting, I believe it lasts 100 hours.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
And then this is an ink pen that's actually made in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
That you are able to swap out a different cartridges and
refillable.
Yes.
Pen then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a pen that will last a lifetime, and if that people ask to borrow a pen like this,
you won't get it back.
Say something about you. Yes. Yeah. There is a chance of that.
I never had a pen last in my entire life ever.
Yes.
Gives me a pen like that. I'm like, maybe figure out a way to keep that one.
I love the canister, like the coloring on the canister and that. So you have quite the nice little beard going on. So I bet you use all your products, don't you?
Yes, I do. And I also have products for shaving as well. So smell that shaving soap.
Oh wow, that smells good. That smells really good.
Yeah.
Now, do they have different scents there because people like?
Yes.
Or do you have non-scent for those that don't
I don't currently have non-scented shaving soap.
Scent, because otherwise boys and men stink. He came in from outside the other day, and I'm like, okay, you gotta either go back outside or take a shower. Working outside in the yard, he needed some of that quick. That's for sure. So now, is there things like bourbon tasting, or did
Yes, you have bourbon tasting there. You're gonna.
You were describing your experience to me, and I didn't want to say anything wrong.
It was bourbon tasting for a while because they're waiting on your liquor license.
Right? Oh, all right.
Yes.
And has that been obtained?
Yeah, not yet. No.
So, so it's getting there.
We go before the Cottleville Board of Aldermen on Wednesday night.
Okay.
So pending their approval, we will take our state liquor license and the Cottleville liquor license, and then we start the St. Charles County liquor license process.
Such a process, isn't it?
Process.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. But you
Yes.
sell it in there though, right? Or
No,
no, you
no,
can't
yeah,
sell until,
no,
sorry,
no,
not till you
no,
have the license.
no.
Because I remember you saying there were items in there. I think maybe even, was Mark's in there or?
No.
Okay, all right.
No, but I had told them about Mark.
Oh, okay, that's what it was then.
Yeah, so we've got knives, they got leather goods. Of course, you brought some leather goods with you today. Of course, you see the hoodie right there. And that when you see the materials that these are made out of, it's really good quality. Good
Oh my
stuff.
gosh, that's like a cozy blanket.
Yes.
That's not your typical sweatshirt whatsoever. That's super soft.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So there's types of clothing or more of the fun, comfortable clothing like that?
So primarily the only clothing is going to be our own
Because your hat's cool.
branded clothing.
Yeah.
Just because our concept was primarily things you can't get locally anywhere else, and there are clothing stores that are already doing a great job out there that are offering smaller companies, and so our concept was trying to offer smaller brands that you can't get locally anywhere else.
Sure. So you've just opened,
Yes.
which has been phenomenal and wonderful. And Cottleville, I know, loves having you all there. What where do you see you trending and going over your next year or two that you're there? Is there more things that are going to be happening within your store as you move along?
Yes. So
And then there's, go ahead, I'm grabbing the flyers. Oh, I have one.
So a really big part of my journey has been a self growth and going through some hard times, and it's really been laid on my heart that there's so many guys that try to go through life alone, and they don't have other guys in their corner. So we're really trying to grow a men's community nice at our store where we will have like different shops where one of them can be like how to cook the perfect steak, or
You're in, Gordon.
or how to sharpen a kitchen knife, or all of these different skills. And we're going to have experts that come in and just for guys to be able to hang out and play a game of pool, some chess,
pool
and
table in there?
Yep, there's a pool
yes.
table,
Oh my
leather
God,
chairs.
super cool. So it's not only shopping experience, but it's hanging out and being together.
Yes.
You should invite your men's group for a
We had
special
talked
day
about
to
it.
go
Yes.
there. You should do that, or maybe have one of your Saturdays there or something like that. That would be a cool idea.
There's 25 men, so
I think there'd be plenty
Yes.
of room. They will enjoy that. So men's community night, Bond and Barrel, a relaxed night at Men's Modern General Store. And that is going to be the first Friday of every month, 6 to 9 p.m. The store, again, it's located right there in Cottleville, the heart of Cottleville. If you know where Menino's Market is, or Cottleville Winery, maybe that street right in there, that's where the location is, kind of get an understanding. But it says, think bourbon in hand, a pool cue or a chessboard nearby, and plenty of good banter, a space to unwind, share a laugh, and just show up and hang out. That's super cool. So no women allowed, just a men's hangout?
no women are allowed.
You're just peeking in the window.
They
What's
are.
going on in there?
Just get Mike out of trouble.
Yes.
Women are allowed.
They are allowed.
The girls will show up and take you guys on at pool. You'll lose. Gordon always loses. That and at cards.
Well, with all this stuff, we do need to talk about, with all of the stuff that you get at the Men's Modern General Store,
Okay.
you're going to have a place to store this stuff, right?
Right?
and that's going to have to be at St. Louis Closet Company.
It is. Oh my gosh. We are going to need the perfect pantry or the perfect closet or the perfect man cave out in the garage. Gordon's getting ready to shuffle ours around to change his man cave so that we have a 3-car garage and only 1 car fits in it because of his man cave over there. So we're getting ready to change it up just a tad bit there. But
Need to do the
St.
hoodie.
Louis Closet Co. is about supporting local as well, all about working within the community. And the great thing about St. Louis Closet, they do everything on site right there in the building. So if you're getting something, wanting to have a project done, St. Louis Closet Co. is you're keep trying to show that, and that's not going to show because St. Louis Closet Co. is
right
up
there.
right now. Oh, there you go. So
Leave the production to me, love.
there you go. Check out Jennifer and her team. They're fabulous, and they will take care of you every step of the way on your project. Go to St. Louis Closet Co. Check it out for yourself. Instagram, Facebook, wherever you'd like. She is there to serve you and serve community. Thank you, Jennifer. And I was like, that was a pretty good segue, wasn't it? There, he's like, hey, we're about to go bye-bye. Happy hour's almost over, and you didn't mention our buddy Jennifer.
Yeah.
We will never forget Jennifer. We love Jennifer. And this looks like some steak rub.
Oh, wow.
Whiskey
Old
Ben.
fashioned.
100 proof is what it says right here.
Yes.
We have 1 minute left and we've got to get out of here. Is there something that we missed besides the amazing experience of going through Men's Modern General Store located in Cottleville? Come in, say hello to Micah. Any inspiring word that you need to make sure we didn't forget to say?
Well, so I guess to keep it short, I have primarily taken jobs based on not talking to people, just because of my stuttering, and I always try to hide it.
Oh.
And I drove a semi truck for a number of years, and then over the last 3 years, there's been a lot of growth, like just being led to this, and
Wow.
and I've never felt more comfortable than I do, and I love talking to people, and I always have.
Well, thank you for
But
coming here and talking to us.
You
And
get to
thanks
do
for
something
sharing
you love
that.
and
Yes.
you know the products and
Yes.
things that this
Thank
is
you for
great.
getting out
Thank
there
you for
and
sharing
talking.
that to us men.
Yeah.
We need it.
And I love the fact that you have a place that you want people to feel comfortable and get together, and especially men, and have a place to feel like a man and get together. And thank you for sharing that. And keep getting out there, keep talking, keep sharing your passion and your love for what you're having. And thank you for being a part of here. So we appreciate it so much, Micah Raposo. And for Caroline that we've missed, we'll see you in the store. So check it out for yourself. Men's Modern General Store. All right, until what?
Go there. Go
Oh.
to Men's Modern General Store to do what we're about ready to do, to say see you later. And that is what, Kelley?
Cheers.
Cheers.